Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different involving numerology. So if you are more familiar with numerology, so if you know your life path number, if you know your destiny number, if you know your soul urge number, what you're going to do is you're going to pick the card that correlates with that. So let's say if you're a life path number 1, you're going to watch reading for the number 1. If you're a destiny number 3, you're also going to watch the reading for number 3. If you are a personality 8, you're also going to watch the reading 8. So this is going to be a personal reading for you based on your numerology numbers. And if you don't know these numbers, I will leave a handy dandy calculator in the description box, and you just enter your information and it'll give you the numbers. So then you can come back with your numbers and get your own personalized reading. And if you don't want to do that, just pick your favorite number and that'll be your reading. You know, you could pick a sequence of numbers, you could pick a few. I'm also going to be doing master numbers in here as well. So let's see how this goes, okay? I already pre-shuffled, so let's get started. If you are a life path, if you are a destiny, if you are a soul urge, if you are a personality, if you are a birthday number, if it's anything reduces back down to a 1, this is your reading. So we've got Orca Magic, which is the Akashic Libraries are open, 43, and we got Lantern Fairy, Clear Solution, 24. So 4 is always building foundations. 3 is creativity and communication. So building foundations based on creativity and communication, or teaching. 4 is also the teacher number. And 7 is the truth. 7 is spirituality. So sharing your wisdom with others. 24, 2 to me is peace, love, harmony, the mediator. 4 is the foundation, once again, the teacher number. And so this is telling me to build a foundation based on your passion, what you're passionate about, what you love. It's like the light worker card. So like the Akashic Libraries have all the knowledge. You have all the knowledge that you need. You have the truth within you. All you got to do is bring it to light. Bring the truth to light. So I'm going to read card number 43, the Orca Magic. And it says, the whales are key to unlocking the mysteries of the past history of the planet, including the times of Lemuria and Atlantis, and of the off-planet origins of some life on this planet. When this card comes to you, you are being given a strong message that you are the keeper of galactic mysteries, and you have a strong star person connection. Star people are connected to the growing need to connect the galactic web, which we are a vital part of. In order to receive their message, you must allow yourself to hear their song and learn more of the ancient times. When this card appears, it is time to take yourself outside and gaze up into the night sky. Learn about the constellations you can view from your home. Tune into the worlds beyond this world and ask that they connect with you in a healthful way. Listening to the whale song also can help to heal any physical ailments you may have. Simply listening to a recording of their song can be healing for you at this time. Whales also can assist with intergalactic travel without physically leaving the planet. Seal and repair any wounds or tears in your energy field and return to you the parts of your soul that you may be unaware are missing. Awesome. Whales are super magical. I love whales. As much as I love elephants, I love whales. I pretty much love all the animals, but anyways. Okay, moving on. Number 24, Lantern Fairy. So, and I'll have the timestamps listed below as well for your other cards. A way through a life challenge will present itself. Stubborn thinking can be changed. Old patterns are being removed, little by little, but we will need trust. Old shielding against certain energies needs to be replaced and reworked, as it is no longer in line with what you wish for, and in fact may be proving to be a barrier, which is keeping you isolated instead of protected. Trust where the light leads you. Go where you can feel true love, kindness, and freedom. Avoid all that comes from anger, hatred, judgment, blame, and ridicule. Beautiful. So you have the answers. You know what is best for you at this time. And Yeah. You can connect easily through meditation, through, connecting with your spirit animals, to the Akashic Library. The Akashic Libraries hold all the wisdom and answers that you need. It's a very powerful tool. I highly recommend meditating on connecting to the Akashic Library. You must be pure of heart in order to enter, with pure intentions of only the healing of the highest love and the highest light. Okay, that was for all of you. And so the total is 13. So let's see. 1 and 3. That's 4. Once again, building foundations for the future. It's like you're looking to the answers on what to do next. And this is telling me that you need to follow your passions and with your heart. That'll light the way. Whatever you love, whatever you're passionate about, that'll light the way. This is the new earth. This is where we're heading now. And it may not be easy at first, but I promise you it'll be so worth it. Okay, so that was for number 1. So whatever your life path, destiny number, if you were a number 1, that is for you. Okay. Now, moving on to number 2. If your life path, your destiny, whichever expression number is a number 2, this reading is for you. Strange companions in stranger places. Out trick-or-treating. We're here. I love this card. It's got Alice in Wonderland and Snow White. 28, once again, 2 is a love. 8 is abundance, and it's like an abundance of love. Finding love in the strangest of places. And 5 is the number of freedom and adventure. Maybe it's telling you to go on an adventure where you're going to meet new people. Very cool. Okay, so I love this card, trick-or-treating. Anything that's got to do with Halloween, I'm quite fond of. So 28, and it's 1. 1 is leadership, leading the way, new beginnings. It's time for a new beginning, a new adventure. If you are number 2, if 2 resonates for you, this is it. 28. Oops, wrong one. Okay, sorry. Moving back over here to number 28. And I'm just going to take my time. Usually I feel like I need to be rushed to finish the video, but I'm just going to take my time today. It makes me read a little bit better here. Okay. Here we go. Oh, hold on one second. I'm going to, here we go. Put a little turquoise there. It says, you have a great power within you, the power of your creativity, your imagination, and your dream self. You're going through great changes, and it seems to you like you have no power. But if you use your imagination, if you get truly creative about how to deal with new people and places, who you can be and what you are capable of, you will shine. You also have beautiful, strong allies who have accompanied you on this journey and who will not leave your side. They may bring inspiration for drawing, for daydreaming, brilliant stories, for knowing how things should look, for being able to write the most ethereal music, or for dancing as light as a feather. Whatever your gift, use it to head into and become more familiar with this new territory and explore this strange new place where you have chosen to begin a new life for yourself. No more hiding. The adventure is one which is taking place now, and you are part of it all. There will be unfamiliar sights and emotions, and great many strange feelings will come up for you as you wander. But there will also be riches, mysteries, cultures, great artistic moments, and the chance to create a world for yourself, a world you have imagined into life. You are not alone on this journey. Reach out your hands and feel the protective warmth of all other beings that have been imagined into life. And danger. Oh yes, there will be danger. Snow White and Alice know all about that. But all is well. How could it not be as you live this new life in this full and wonderful way with your great creativity and your courage in full bloom? That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, it's about stepping out of your comfort zone, trying something new, making new friends. Okay, and 5 is, it's up to you now to decide whether you are going to take time to discover what something is really about or simply judge it based on how it appears to be at first glance. The trick-or-treaters help you see through conditioning and old thought patterns, and as they do this, they may reveal to you a world of more wonder than you thought possible, and all you need is courage. That is great. Because it goes perfectly with this one. Stepping out of your comfort zone, because there's new adventures ahead for you. New people, new places, new experiences. Don't be afraid. This is your life. It's time to experience it. Okay, and I'm going to save these two and put these aside because this is also for 11, but I'm going to add 11 as well because this, when somebody is an 11, if they're not in their power, this will resonate for them as a 2. Okay, so that is 11. Moving on to, sorry, I got an itch. All right, moving on to number 3. If you are a life path 3, if you are a destiny 3, soul expression, personality, attitude or birthday is a 3, or if your favorite number is 3, here's number 3. The fairy bee, my life is sweet. And 35, storm angel, collision of belief styles, attitudes, and energies. Okay. The fairy bee, 6. 6 is about balance. So 6 is about balance. It's also about family, nurturing of self and others, and creativity. It's a very creative number. And so we got 35. 3 is also about communication. 5 is adventure, creativity, freedom. And 8 is entrepreneurship. So it's telling me your freedom lies in your own ability to take care of yourself, to be self-sustained using your creative talents and gifts. That'll lead you to this freedom that you need to be alone. No more relying on others. It's your time to shine. That's just my interpretation of the numerology aspect. So now let's see what the cards say, the divination for the card is. All right, the fairy bee. So things have been tough for a while now. There seems to be a place where flow happens, but you just can't find your way into the stream. The fairy bee is here to show you where the honey is and how to attract the pollinators, the sacred messengers who can create the connections you need. Have no doubt, your life can be as sweet and sound as honey, as healthy, strong, and productive as bees, and as busy doing something you love as theirs. And at the end of the time of busyness that's heading your way, the inertia and feeling of being left out of one of life's secrets will have lifted. You will experience abundance and golden times when this card shows up. You may also wish to explore essential oils and flower remedies. Let the bees show you the ancient wisdom, and if you listen, they will show you where the honey is. Have a 10-minute sun bath each day. Smell the flowers. Taste the honey. Let the golden age begin. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, flowers have been popping up a lot lately. Stop and smell the roses. Life is sweet. Be grateful for every experience, good or bad, however you perceive it. It's never necessarily good or bad. It's just a lesson. See it as that. Let's take away the duality of it. It's just a lesson. Okay, moving on to Storm Angel. 5. There may be arguments, even angry situations and fights at the moment. Withheld energies are being freed so they can be released. You will uncover the truth about a situation, as no one can lie when this angel is about her work. Any lies, deception, manipulation, and cheating will be revealed. The most important objective for you when the storm angel is about to speak truthfully is to speak truthfully and act in integrity, as all is about to become very transparent. And your fierce bright light will reveal all that is hidden so that it can be banished for good. Yes, so this is telling me it's communicate your truth that leads you to freedom. The truth will set you free. This is what this card is telling me. The truth will set you free. The truth is that life is sweet. You know, integrity. Integrity is, you know, being truthful, being, doing things when you're supposed to. Like, if you tell somebody I'm going to meet you here at a certain time, you meet them there at that certain time. It's integrity. If you tell somebody, hey, I'm going to do you this favor of this, that means you're going to do that. It's having integrity. Your word is your bond. So, you know, if you can't do something, you know, I've been having this issue lately where I have to tell people I can't do something right this second. And I'm truthful, I'm honest, you know, I'm drained. I can't do it right now. It's about being truthful. You know, even little white lies, that goes against the integrity of who you are. So just be truthful in all you do. And so let's see, 14, so 8 is 5. So 5, once again, is freedom. So yeah, this is about freedom and adventure. It's time to start new things. Life is sweet. Let go of limited belief systems, attitudes, energies, and move forward. You have the power to accomplish great things. So I have faith in you that you will lead the way. Okay, that is number 3. If you are number 3, that was for you. Moving on to number 4. Well, look at here. Number 4 again over here on this side. Interesting. Snow White and her animal friends. You will inspire trust and confidence. 9 and 4. From death it comes rebirth. Callie. Whew. The death of Callie. Interesting. So, if this is your life path, your personality, your destiny, this is your card. So 9 is the humanitarian number. It is the most spiritually evolved numbers of all numerology. It has a little bit of everything in it. It's a humanitarian. It really wants to make a difference in the world. But in the process of doing that, sometimes people take advantage of your ability to have so much wisdom and be there for them. So you have to set up healthy boundaries. And from death comes rebirth. So 13 is 4. 13 is building a foundation for the future, teaching, showing others the way, letting go of old limited belief patterns so you can step into this 9 power. Okay, so the 4s, the worker bees of numerology. So let's see. We're going with number 9, Snow White and her animal. Snow White and her animal friends. It is time for you to step up and protect others who are smaller and more fragile than you. This may be a reversal in roles for you, but the deer in the hare and the quiet, soft ones have chosen you because they trust that you can do this job. You may feel an unlikely hero, and you may experience a completely unforeseen victory, but you can do it. You must take great steps now to live up to this honor and trust. It will be simple for you while you remain in the forest. But when you venture out into the world once again, will you make choices that support your animal friends? Make a commitment to protect animals by supporting wildlife, choosing cruelty-free products, and raising awareness of animal rights within your school and family. Something you wish for will be given up for now, so you can do something for the good of others. But your energy will change as a result, and that will bring you to your deepest dreams and desires, purified and at the perfect time. So it can be, advocating for the little ones. That could even be children, or people that can't advocate for themselves. Humanitarian aspect, Mother Earth, You have the ability to hear what they need. Okay, so 13. That's also number 4. Yeah, that's the 3 in there is a communicating with the animal world. You have us. We all have that connection to the animal world. It's a great one. Okay, working with Callie is extremely powerful, but it is work we all do and all must do. If you have drawn this card, you are working with the energy of the fire, of the dancing mother goddess, who will teach you how to go through the change you have been resisting and feeling was too much, and who will purify and change everything. You must not stay still with this energy. Movement is essential for working with her, and her fierce nature is in fact a test of your own strength. Can you do what needs to be done and still dance? Can you rejoice in purification of stale energy? Can you walk forward without hesitating? Can you say yes to what will come for you on the other side of Kali's fire? And will you wear your lessons proudly as she does her necklace, and know that this death is an incarnation within an incarnation, a new life within this lifetime, born of fire? Everything you want is on the other side of fear. Just take that step. Take that step. I was talking to somebody and I mentioned, I don't know how it came to me, about how you train an animal to go into a fire loop. What do you put on the end of the fire? You put what they love the most. So if you imagine what you love the most at the end of that fire, you can get through that fire. It helps the fear dissipate. So, new endings to a new beginning. So 9 is the ending of a cycle. From death comes rebirth. So cycles are ending for you, it looks like. Yeah. So this is also going to be a reading for 22. So if you're master number 22, that's also for you. Okay, so we're moving on to number 5. If your life path, destiny, you get the gist. If any of those numbers fits your favorite number, here we go. Number 5. Artemis of the forest. You are independent and free. Oh, 5. We got 5 again here. So 8 over here, the 3 fates, what comes around. So 3 and 2 is freedom, communicating love and peace and harmony to the world, creating love, being love. And 26, so that's also love as well, nurturing others with love and compassion and understanding. And 8 is the abundance number, and it's about creating abundance using your communication, your love, your nurturing nature. You know, I would say this is like a great card for people that like to cook, and nurses, because you're taking care of others, and it's a passion. Doctors, nurses, cooks, chefs. Okay, so moving on to, this is going to be a long reading. I can see it now. We're already at 23. Okay, or I think 23. 22. There we go. So 32. I like Artemis. She's wonderful. Okay, it is time for you to go back to basics for a time, to test yourself against nature's demands, to go without the luxuries and support you believe you need to survive. You are about to discover you can take care of yourself and yet remain as true as the hound, as gentle and alert as the deer, and as wild and free as Artemis herself. You must take up the silver arrows and silver bows of the huntress. Keep them clean and sharp, waste nothing, and watch to know what to do next. Your senses, wiles, and knowledge of the forest will keep you alive at this time. You must address the very fundamental things of your life. Look at who or what provides them, and take steps to cultivate those relationships. Water, food, shelter, healing. You will become the huntress for a time. And this is an empowering, liberating thing. Once this is done, you shall be protected and cared for by the perfect protector and provider who is inspired and delighted by your independence and strength. Beautiful. Oh, I love that. This is independent and freedom. And together they are 11, the inspiring leader. If you are a 5, you are the adventurer. It's like time for you to get some adventures going. So 26, that's 8. We already talked about that. You may have been enjoying your own life's reruns lately, wallowing through the memories and feelings, sad, bittersweet, nostalgic about the good old days, whenever they were, exactly. You know what? It's fine to muse on the past. Your memories are precious and do need to be tended. But it's another thing altogether to be filled with regret, wishing you'd done things differently. Life is a constant do-over. You get a fresh chance every second you are alive. So stop beating yourself up. You have an opportunity to heal, to clear, to no longer feel sad about the same thing anymore. You can do things differently. You are not a prisoner of how they have always been done. What you have done, even if you judge it to be a mistake, can be reworked and learned from. That is, it's wisdom. You are so not alone. We all have karmic lessons, themes, stories that seem to repeat. Learn from this. Be aware of what is taking place as a fateful encounter to master life. If you take this approach, you'll be richer, all the richer for learning, wise, free, and able to help others too. Let go. Let it all go. It's time to be free. Let go of anything that's holding you down, weighing you down. It is time. The 11 is the inspiring leader. It's the intuitive number. You know what you need to do. It's time to inspire and lead the way and show people that freedom is available. You no longer have to work a 9-to-5 job. You no longer have to work for somebody else. It's time to take the reins. Have faith that you will be taken care of, and you will be taken care of. The universe will provide for those with passionate hearts. Okay. There we go. That was number 5. Ooh, child. Okay. Moving on to number 6. Here we go. If you are a 6 life path. Delicate fairy and her ferrets. Change is natural. Change is good. And yes, it can hurt. Nautilus Princess. Powerful personal growth. 41. So 2 and 4, once again, that's love. It's foundation based on love, and it's nurturing. 6 is the nurture of the family. And 5 is adventure and freedom, and maybe it's leaving behind people that you love to go on a new adventure, to lead your life, go on a new adventure, plant your foundations elsewhere. And again, 11 again. So the 5s and the 6s, I feel like you guys are moving. You're leaving your family and you're going somewhere else. Or you're going to your family. You're leaving where you are now to be with family. Okay. Yeah, here we go. 24. Ferret. Okay. One cycle has ended. When a cycle changes, or when we choose to create change courageously by challenging our limited self-beliefs, questioning our attachments to truths, or releasing our attachment to the way in which our lives should manifest, we are either by choice or by contract undergoing an initiation. All initiations are in some way difficult because they ask us to step out of our comfort zone and into the new, the unfamiliar, and the unexpected in order to expand the self. A new friend, advisor, or piece of information will empower you. You must now shift the focus from what you fear to what you wish to become and face what it is that is frightening you needlessly. It will not kill you. It might hurt a bit, but the results will make it worth it. Yes, change can be painful. Leaving those you love can be painful. It is sad, but it's for the best. It is time. And I love this Nautilus Princess. It's like ocean. The spiral, which always tells me it's about going inward and coming outward, going back in to revisit lessons that we didn't fully learn the first time, and coming back out more the wiser, and then going back in each time to learn and come back out and like understanding things that we didn't understand on a deeper level. We might have thought we understood them, and then we go inward and we realize, oh, there were so many layers to that, more than I even initially thought. Okay, so 41 is the Nautilus Princess. We see the Nautilus Princess as ocean, people that love the ocean. Okay, this is a long one. You may be very gentle, appeasing, and timid soul who is facing a challenge. You are being asked by the universe to step up into a more senior and conspicuous role, and you are concerned, about whether you can be powerful and still be a good person. The pearls here signify that you must act from a pure place and from a natural place, and treat this quest as a sacred task. The Nautilus says you will grow in ways that are perfect and perfectly proportioned, just as the Nautilus is. And this is a natural result for you. Expect to grow more and more over time. This is a time of spiritual and emotional transformation, which could come to you via a friend who is older or just more experienced. She will share her skills and some of her secrets with you. You could be about to experience a deeper friendship, Meet a teacher who really opens your mind to a new realm of discovery. Or find a trainer who can coach you in such a way that your potential blooms strong and fast. You may be about to get a job that pays good money, and you'll be asked to step up and deal with the new abundance in healthy ways. There will be responsibility and rapid growth. Dignity, truth, and wisdom are your best guides. It is now time to take yourself and your potential seriously. This is perfectly cohesive. Change is a-coming, and it's a good change. It is a positive change. Be ready for it. Be prepared. So awesome. So that one right there is going to be for master numbers 33 as well. So we'll move that over here. Okay, moving on. Sorry, I gotta get comfy here. Okay, moving on to number 7. If your life path is 7, this is for you. Life path, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. Your life path, your destiny, all those numbers, your favorite number. So, Snake Princess, the serpentine path to power. Oh, and you know, the 7s are the truth seekers, so this is a great card for them. And 3, guidance, but where will it lead you? The sea beacon fairy. 4 and 2 is 6. That's the nurture, that's the balance number. Once again, building the foundations, teaching love, teaching wisdom, teaching truth. And 3 is communicating, teaching. Yeah. Humanitarian, wisdom, sharing your knowledge and wisdom with others. Because I see all this water. You guys are very intuitive, super intuitive. 7s are very intuitive, so this is a great card for the 7. And the apple is always, to me, the Kundalini energy, a spiritual awakening, the apple of knowledge. You guys are, the 7s are always very spiritually attuned and wise and filled with wisdom. People sometimes wonder where the wisdom came from, where the knowledge came from, but it's internal. It's a very intuitive gift. You tap into the collective easily. Okie dokie. I love this card. It's really cute. Snake Princess. So yeah, a lot of you are probably having this Kundalini awakening. This is what this is telling me. Open your heart. Let that energy through. Some of you guys have it stuck in your heart, like unforgiveness. You're not forgiving. You're holding on to guilt and shame. Release it. Let it go. Love. Have compassion, understanding, empathy. Okay, so Snake Princess 42. Balance. Interesting. Okay. Holy smokes, this is, yeah. You are being healed and given guidance from the serpent goddess, who is the originator of all life. You are a keeper of old ways. You are one who cannot flee these changes, and so you must use your power with great discrimination and precision. You have great powers of divination, and may have associations with the ancient Pythia, the Oracle of Delphi. Initially, the Pythia, or Pythoness, I'm probably butchering that, was the Oracle of the goddess, and over time, the Pythia transformed into the Oracle of Apollo. But the Pythia remained the guardian of the serpentine way. It may be time to walk a labyrinth, to forego the linear, dualistic view of the world, and to begin to live in a more feminine, organic, undulating way. This is a wonderful time to learn ritual dance, to explore what skin it is you must shed, to observe the rites of ancient cultures, and to acknowledge that you too are one of the people of the serpent. This is a good and sacred thing, as these people are ancient and wise ones who are bringing back serpentine wisdom. So we can bridge the gap between the deep earth and the highest of the heavens again. You are also able to communicate with the dead, a talent of the very wise, and some say the very brave. Please explore this talent if this card comes forth, as an ancestor is willing to share great knowledge with you. With this knowledge, you will be free and will regenerate the ancient secrets kept hidden too long. You are strong enough and you are worthy enough. Don't fear it. Do not fear your gifts, this communication with the spirit world. It is a beautiful gift. Okay, yeah. Oh, and great ways to get that Kundalini energy. Flowing is movement. Shake your body out, dance, get that energy moving upward. Drink lots of water. Okay, so number 3, Sea Beacon Fairy. A perfect solution to a problem has been presented to you, but whether it is wise to take it is another thing altogether. Sorry. You may have more resources and opportunities than you are aware of, or than you are allowing yourself to believe in. Do not be too quick to follow the first opportunity that comes. Wait and check both your sources and your inner wisdom. There are many paths and many solutions. Not all advice will be right for you. And that is perfect for this, because you have the answers. The answers that you seek are within you. It's great. You can look for answers outside of yourself as confirmation to what you already know. If it doesn't resonate, it's not for you. You know what I mean? But you have the answers within. Meditate. Quiet your mind. You know, prayer is good as well. I always say prayer is talking to God and meditation is listening to God. So, you know, they're both good forms. And 9 is the completion of a cycle. You know, the ending of something. This old world is ending and this new world is beginning. This new intuitive world is here. The telepathy. All these things that people never believed in before. It's actually real. And I'm not saying telepathy is, and I read your mind and I could see every little... No, you have to have a sender and a receiver. There has to be a sender and a receiver. And so you can read the energy, you can read the subconscious thought, because the subconscious is very prominent to intuitive people. But, yeah, don't fear it. If you have nothing to hide, there's nothing to fear. Okay, so that was number 7. Moving on to number 8. Eight is the entrepreneur, the powerful ones that can get stuff done. Okay. Little brother, little sister, siblings, younger friends, responsibility. 6. So this is telling me right away that you're feeling responsible for your family. Because 6 is the family. It's the nurture, it's the joy, balance, but it's family. So I'm seeing like feeling responsible for taking care of people in your family. Your little brothers, your sisters, your mother. It could be anybody. Okay. 4 is about building foundations for the future. 0 is the Alpha Omega, the God number. So, teaching your wisdom. Teaching your siblings this wisdom. Building a foundation for them to follow in your footsteps. Okay, so little brother, sister, number 40. And this is all 1, so leadership. 10, 1. Leadership, new beginnings. Okay, 40. You could be given a task or responsibility involving younger members of your own family, or be asked to mind other children, pets, or creatures. There will be expectations on you at this time to be responsible and mature, and you will be cast in a caring parental role for a time. While this could have its moments of frustrations and annoyance, there will be rewards. You will discover your abilities to lead and show authority, to set boundaries, to be a disciplinarian, to inspire others, and to teach others to be stronger, better people. At times, there will be much joy, laughter, and sweetness because of the funny things that take place. At other times, you may feel your temper thinning and anger getting ready to explode. This is a time of great learning for you. As you grow into a role you may not have asked for, you show how strong you are. You may also make a sacrifice for a young person and take up a duty chore or burden that did not fall to you in order to spare another. There is a heroic aspect in this card. It may not be immediately obvious to you or others, but you will be able to truly make a difference. Make the best of this opportunity to grow into a role of elder, wise one, and leader, even if you didn't ask for that. I'm also looking at, like, those little brother-sister programs. I'm also seeing that. Like, mentoring. I'm seeing mentoring. Okay, and 6. Autumn is my last chance. Please don't lose hope. And 6, like I mentioned, is the balance number. It is the, it can be a little bossy number, so that makes sense that the little brother and sister is here because it's, bossing them around. So, time to stop relying on others for that comfort, warmth, and sustenance that only true self-love can bring. Waiting for others to give you what you need will be a long and lonely, bone-chilling wait at this time. So look at what you already have. Turn to it and feast on it. Learn to love and appreciate the apple in your hands, and save the seeds of love and plant them. From this one remaining magical apple comes the gift of wisdom, comes self-love, comes abundance, and comes the knowledge that you are a person who deserves to care for and love your own self. Once you take just one big bite of the juicy apple, you will be committing to helping yourself. And then you will be free of the need for approval, shelter, and rescue. There's only one true rescue, and it comes with the miracle of self-life. Go ahead, eat the apple. And the apple always to me is knowledge, it's wisdom. Take all this knowledge that you learned and share it. Mentor these people that are younger than you. Share your wisdom. A lot of people are waking up right now. They would like to learn some of the things that, that you've been through. Okay, so that was number 8. There isn't really a 44 master number, but if you resonate, there's your 44. Okay, moving on to number 9. Whoa, I'm almost at an hour here. Oh, I still got 20 more minutes. Okay, let's move along. I'm not going to worry about time. Man-made concepts. Okay, so if you are number 9, pose brave flight. You will not let fear stop you this time. And that's 8. So this is all 4. Okay, so sea storm, calm and chaos, 32. That's 5. Freedom. Entrepreneur. The freedom to be your own boss. That's what I'm seeing here. Using your creative things and the things you love, creating the things you love to create your business. You have these goggles here. They know, they can see that it's a great idea. The intuition, all this water. Use your intuition, go with it. And she's got this purple elixir. It's like, yeah. She knows. Let go of the fear. She's wearing the red dress. It's like just fear of going out on your own and doing your own thing. Just start. You don't have to quit your day job just yet. Just start doing that on the side. And you'll see, as soon as you start, the universe will reward you tenfold for your bravery. Okay, so here we go. Pose Brave Flight, number 26. Edgar Allan Poe, quote, "The raven nevermore." Here we go. You are going to be offered a chance to do something out of your normal reality, and instead of thinking it through again and again and analyzing its risks until you are immobilized, Pose Brave Flight asks you to take the suggestion of another and fly high. There will be a message that comes to you via a text or an email, and it will be up to you whether you respond or whether you ignore the call. This could be a trip where air travel is involved, or an experience where you will have to take some chances and be uncertain of what will happen. You must allow uncertainty to enter your life, because your life is being slowly killed by all the safety. Take the chance, travel, explore, and overcome a fear of flying. It will all be worth it, for you will discover something wonderful about yourself in return. You are brave and capable of greater things. Yes, indeed you are. Sorry, I gotta do this thing real quick. Okay, sorry. My battery is low, so I'm going to try to finish this up before my battery kicks the bucket. All right. So that's Pose Brave Flight. I'm moving on to Sea Storm. 32. This is a time of upheaval and great change, but if you tune in to that deeper inner voice and follow the radar you have built into your very selves, you will find the way home through all the chaos and wreckage. The old world is gone. The new world is yet to be found. The journey will continue for some time, but trust Trust and follow the compass of your inner guidance. Listen, check in with your wisdom, then go in that direction. You are more adaptable, more flexible, more able to survive than you know. Interest in the lands of Lemuria and Atlantis and memories of these lands may be resurfacing. That goes perfectly with this. Let go of that fear. It is time to fly. Don't be afraid. From chaos comes clarity. So, yeah, that was number 9. Okay, moving on to number 11. So if you're a master number 11, these were your original cards. You can go back to number 2. This is if you're not living to your full potential right now, if you are not embodying the 11 master number qualities, then you probably resonate more with the 2. But if you are empowered and you are living your truth in your life, this is for you. Oh, love that. After sadness, happiness, and hope return. So if this is an 11, you got a master number 22 here. This is a great card. Love is strange. Strange Valentine. 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Building a foundation. A new love. Like you've been hurt in the past. A new love is here. With a humanitarian. Or maybe the humanitarianism is the love. The love for humanity. Okay, so let's get this. 22, master number of the master builder. So that's great that an 11 got that because you are an inspiring leader. It's very intuitive, and now it's about the master building. Okay, so we go to Butterflies in Gloom, 22. I'm going to try to get through this because my battery's going to die here. You have begun to get used to things being gloomy and dark, and you have begun to take on a pessimistic mindset. So now it is time to make a change, and the butterflies in gloom are cutting through the fog of self-pity and showing you a way out of the dark places. Darkness has been a resting place, a place of solace, but the butterflies indicate it is time to cut through the fear of being seen, move into the light and go out, be public, and even be social for a time. You will always have this safe place to return to. But for now, the butterflies beckon you into the sun. It is time to do things that send the universe the powerful message that you are embracing hope. For hope has come to find you, and you cannot deny her sweet presence in your life, no matter how sad you felt. It is time to come out and play for a while. Beautiful, beautiful. It's time to get out of your sad, mopey, depressed, whatever was happening, this dark night of the soul. It's time to step out of the cocoon. It's time. You are a butterfly. It is your time. Love is strange, 27. Here we go. You may experience a massive surge in emotional energy and new romantic beginnings. So it's very likely you'll attract, encounter, or simply bump into someone who reawakens long-lost feelings inside you and who may not be your type. Hurrah! You'll wake up feeling bright, aware, dynamic, and sometimes feeling giddy with delight. This is very good news. Love is indeed strange and wonderful. Beautiful card. I see love in your guys' future, 11s. 11. I see love in your future. And it's in the most places that you will never think to find them. Go on adventures. Go out. Meet new people. This is all resonates. It's very cohesive. So, awesome. I'm thrilled with the 11s reading. Okay, moving on to 22. This was 22. This was number 4. So once again, if you're resonating with the 4, if you are not empowering your 22 master builder or master teacher, then you probably were resonating with your core 4. So here is the 22. Perfect. Reconsider your alliances. Make new connections. 5, freedom. Interesting. Both of these cards have a similar meaning. So, 16, 7, the truth, spirituality, connecting to the spirit world. 5, freedom. So 13, 3, communication. Yeah, it's communication with the spirit world. I'm seeing that. Making new connections. Miss Spiderweb, 14. Let's get through this. Doo-doo-doo. This is probably the longest reading I've ever done. And that's because people had suggested I add the master numbers in there, so made it a little bit longer. Prepare for time when you reevaluate your connections as well as the value of where and with whom you network. You will soon begin to shift your focus of communication to a place that will see you prosper, grow, and thrive. It is time to capture some of your dreams by placing your efforts in the right place and by speaking to people who can help you. You will need to initiate this activity yourself and stop relying on other people. Miss Spiderweb is asking you to get very interactive with your capturing of information, leads, and prosperity. Even if it means remaking what you felt was already in place, you have to continually evolve. This magical companion will show you how, where, when, and once you do, you will know why. There will soon be new technologies, new connections, new locations, and new people in your life. Weave your web wisely, and you will be rebuilding social networks, closing down old websites, removing yourself from the web for a time, and extricating yourself from friendships that keep you stuck in the old you. It is time to transition, people. If you were in limbo and life and this living hell, it's like now we are moving into the 4D and the 5D. We are transitioning into this new world. Letting go of the old past things that no longer serve us. Okay. And 16, Little Angel de Muertes, one of my favorite cards because she's so cute. Precious. Okay. I love this card. Just it's so pretty. Pretty card. Okay. The Angel de los Muertos appearance in a reading signifies that you must not delay activating this lifetime's purpose. Her message is not only from those who have passed, but of the truth that you can activate your new life while you are still alive. It is no longer necessary to pass to recreate the life, contract, and purpose you have. Do not wish to leave in order to start anew. Believe that this life is a constant process of creation and that you are at a point where you can end a pattern without ending this life. Energy is changing, and death is no longer the greatest reshaper. She comes to visit you now, so the fear of mortality passes, so that you understand you can begin to rebirth yourself into a new life now. Yes, 22s. It's time to let go of the old. It is time to the new. Let go of old friendships. Cut off toxic family. Cut off toxic friendships. Cut off toxic addictions. Cut all that stuff off and move into this new you, this new life that you've been wanting to be for a while. You're ready. Confirmation right here. Right there. From death comes rebirth. It's time to transition. Both of these cards, exact same meaning. No coincidence. Booyah. Okay. And if you are a 33, master number 33, these were your cards. Change. Both of these were about changing and moving. Moving out of your home, out of state, leaving family behind, leaving friends behind. Okay. So this is also 6, so 33, here we go. Cleanup time, Mildew Fairy, and Little Red Riding Hood, I am not a victim. So 6, 3, that's 9, the humanitarianism, the end of a cycle. So yes, this goes with the 6 as well, the ending of a cycle. Time to clean up. You are no longer the victim. You are the creator of your destiny. So, 33. Once you were mistreated, it is true. Once you retreated, that is also true. No more. Now you are strong, and you are not the sum total of a bad experience. Thank the gift the hunter has given you. It is now time to mend fences and borderlines. Take self-defense classes. Be sure the entry points to your home are strong and secure. On an energetic level, take responsibility. Do not allow people re-entry once they have violated a sacred threshold. You are the person who must maintain, protect, secure, and readjust your boundaries. No other is responsible. Take a stand, because it is now a time to be firm and decisive. No backing down. Someone stands with you. You do not face this alone. Yes, you are not the victim. You are empowered. You have learned from everything. Cleanup time. Mildew Fairy. 15, which is 6, which is about family, nurturing, balance. Think of the ways to decrease stagnant moisture, stuck emotions, and increase airflow, fresh thinking, in your home and environment. When the Mildew Fairy comes to pay a visit, it is likely things are a little stagnant, a little over-emotional, and that fresh new air and thoughts need to be brought in to clear the situation up. She can mean a fresh way of thinking or a fresh point of view, or a release of emotions that could be pooling in one area. Her appearance never means covering up. It means working with the environment you find yourself within. Like the Mildew Fairy said, a little of her can be medicine, and a great deal of her can be maddening. Where she turns up, where she turns up will tell you lots about what needs a fresh, new approach in your life. And if she is inside lurking in cupboards or in bathroom instead of decorating pebbles by a pond, you know that the presence of unhealthful energy needs to be addressed, not rationalized and excused, and never ignored. So yes, don't let people push you around. It is time to clean up, change, move, get out of there. Do some chakra work, clear your energy points, go seek therapy, see a counselor, something. It is time for a change. You are no longer the victim. And yes, we have been through situations where we have felt, but when we empower ourselves and we know that we chose all these experiences so that we can grow from them and learn from them and advocate for change. It's time. Clean up old things, people, friendships, addictions. It's time. Personal growth. All right, everybody. That's the numerology readings for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry it took so long. Namaste. I'm very grateful for all of you. Thank you.